And they hate men. Ooh, they hate men. Even if the married ones seem to hate men.
Leave this couple alone. They have not been married 1 year yet. There have been no hints or accusations of abuse or whatever.
Have you guys been following the Simone Biles issue? So this is something else The View talked about this week. According to Page 6, Simone Biles is standing by her husband. So if you guys don't know, Simone Biles is this world-renowned gymnast. She recently got married to Johnathon Owens. He is a football player. And they came under fire a couple, like maybe a week or so ago, because he was being interviewed by Pivot magazine, and he said that made some comments. He originally caught flack after claiming on the couple's recent joint appearance on the Pivot podcast that he was the prize to win in their relationship. He said, "I always say that the man or men are the catch," the pro NFL player said. Elsewhere in the interview, Owens also claimed that he didn't know who Biles was before meeting her. He says, "I'm like, let me see who this is. I never really paid attention to gymnastics, so it piqued my curiosity." So, I mean, it seems, frivolous and, innocent enough, but I mean, people were coming at him for these comments. And some of these people that came at him were, of course, the women from The View. Take a look here.
What I would like to see, he knew who she was. She was on a Wheaties box. Everybody knows. There she goes. Everybody knows who Simone Biles is. I don't know who he is. And so,
me is when he said, "I always think the man is the catch." Have you met other men? Yeah. How are you listening to yourself right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I cannot believe.
I want more for her. I hope she's happy. No one ever knows what's going on in relationships, but she is the catch.
Okay, but in defense of,
I have trouble with a man who can't let his spouse or partner shine. That's troubling to me.
That's true. I don't
do me a favor, change the phraseology of that.
Spouse?
Any person letting
his spouse.
There you go with the phraseology.
Like it's you both shining. You're thriving. Yes. You have each other.
He's not letting her do. She does what she.
Yeah.
All right. So these old bats. Here they are here again.
All lonely old women.
And they hate men. Ooh, they hate men. Even if the married ones seem to hate men. But before I begin, Shelly, what are your comments? Have you been following this story?
I've been following a little bit. Now, first of all, I want to say something to Sunny. Bruce Jenner was also on the Wheaties box, and nobody knows who the hell he is now.
No one knew who he was.
Don't know who he is either, right? Now he's, what is it called, Caitlyn? So he was also on the Wheaties box, and I remember Bruce Jenner, this fine, fit specimen of an athlete on the Wheaties box. Now, I don't know who the hell he is. I don't even know if he knows who he is. So the Wheaties box is not necessarily your best test, okay? Second of all, leave this couple alone. They have not been married 1 year yet. There have been no hints or accusations of abuse or whatever. I saw that clip when her husband said that. I thought he was just being a little facetious, just snarky, right? And statistically speaking, when there are more women than men, then the man is the catch.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Crystal, you agree? Or what do you?
I agree with Shelly that the Wheaties box. Okay, so I love Simone Biles, but I love Dominique Dawes, and that's the only kind of reason I kind of knew Simone Biles. But most people, honestly, they don't know. So it's very possible that he did not know.
Especially guys. Guys don't
exactly. He probably knew that she was. If they're hanging out in the same spaces, then obviously she's not but she's a great person. But I think, like Shelly said, he was being facetious. They've only been married for a year. Like, leave them alone. And I don't think that he's wrong. Like, even historically, women used to dress up and go and get, especially when you have a high value man. I mean, you want that man to take care of you and to, provide for you. And so I think that, like you said, they hate men. So they're in this feminist world, like the woman's the prize. Honestly, I think that if you find somebody who loves you, and both of you guys have a prize, and that's okay. That's okay.
And she's riding for her man. And she came out after, and she wrote underneath his Instagram post about this. She wrote a peace sign and a kissy face and said "for life."
Yeah,
she wrote beneath his Instagram post, echoing his sentiment that he and his gymnast wife are unbothered. She said, by all the best.
Good. And aren't these some of the same people on the spew, as we call them sometimes? Aren't they some of the same women who claim, that Black women are always, downgraded and demeaned, and we don't have the support of the social society, but yet they are now downing this Black couple, okay? This young Black couple, these beautiful people, they are competitive in their own right. So that's why, again, this little back and forth banter, I love it between them. It's all in good fun. Right? And he may not have known about her. He was into his sport. Okay, so what? So what?
Absolutely. And not only that, but like you mentioned, I don't know if I played the rest of the clip, but then they start to spin it like he's abusive. I mean, it's just like, are you really trying to tear this couple down like that? Yeah. But they hate marriage. They hate marriage.
Yeah. You're on mute, Crystal.
They hate marriage. They hate happiness. They hate beauty. I mean, like, y'all know that it's hard for Black women to find a good man, okay? And so when Simone Biles has this good man who's an athlete, and mind you, I don't know him. I don't know marriage or anything like that. Support them, cheer them on, sweetie. I know y'all are lonely and old, but like, focus on the future. And she's the future, and cheer for that.
Right. Yeah. Another thing I want to add too, if this couple this girl was they were having babies out of wedlock on welfare, and they would be the first, you can't talk about them. They need help, whatever. They are a couple, they got married, their babies are going to be held within marriage. Hopefully that, it'll last for the long term. Again, they're starting off on the right foot. They are equally, successful, competent in their own right. So again, she's not basking in his glory. He's not basking in hers. They're not overshadowing each other. Leave them alone. They're just jealous. They are snotty. They are bitchy.
Yeah. And they wanted like the Rihanna. You remember the Rihanna cover where her man is holding the baby. Her man is holding her baby, and Rihanna standing up like that. You know what? It's just it's whack. So Simone Biles, good for you, girl. Stand by.
Yeah, remember a few years ago, was it Simone or Dominique? I can't remember which one, but they talked about her hair. She wasn't Black because her hair was
Simone. It was Simone.
Well, guess what, y'all? All y'all Black women talking about her hair. She got a man. Yes! He put a ring on it. He put a ring on it. And guess what? They look cute.
Yeah, and not only that, but did you also see the part on the clip where at first Whoopi was saying, rephrase it, and she thought she was telling, because she said spouse, I think, or partner, and then
let her. Oh, it's the whole.
No, it wasn't even. First she said, Sunny
said spouse,
and then Whoopi was telling her to rephrase it. She wasn't talking about that. She was talking about
that was her first word.
Sunny didn't realize it, and so she thought she was saying, "Oh, you mean partner?" Stupid women. It is so dumb. And this really irks me.
Yeah.
No, my husband, your wife is not a partner. It is your husband. It is your wife. We are not on a rodeo. And they are specifically doing this so they can take away the distinguishment of a marriage.
Yep.
This is why they're doing it, because they don't want people to get married. And when you take away the actual husband, wife, and you take the partner, that could first mean man, woman, a donkey, dog. Second, it can also mean boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever.
Right.
This is what they're doing, and we're falling for it. You have church people, old church people, talking about my partner.
Right.
Crazy.
Right.
No.
Right. Now we should be applauding them. You know, this is a football player. You know, we see a lot of football players, even professional ones, who are, you know, got babies all over the place, women all over the place, but they're trying to do it the right way. Why can't we encourage and support this?
Yeah.
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 Well,
Our culture is messed up. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
We support you, girl.
Yes, we do. And I hope they stay strong. Keep their business out of media. That's the number one thing. We don't want to see it. You know, keep it out. Don't flaunt it all over Facebook, Instagram, and stuff. Just keep it to themselves.
Don't be a Keke Palmer and whatever her.
Yeah, Tia Mowry. You guys watching Tia Mowry now?
I know. I'm over it. I'm bored, Tia. I'm bored. Go get a show or something, girl. I don't like this for you. It's not good.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah.